Me that's the way to me adwane me ha. Smart Ghana TV. Make I say Muba Kumasi. Na say ope atare papa to a. Mpa papa. Ope say wo share na ye floor blantie. We your boss wa ye floor boss ma. Fle upper kids collection omo ejemo. Se na be omo ntare papa na wetimi adwane se nia omo ko party programs are big programs. Wonim say wo kwa woni atare papa wo be share e Ghana ha na de. O fle na okumase. Telebia ope bia no obenye bia mo onya ka kere nko ade se me pani se net ya obenye bia mo fle no no more directions no 0244675393 o fle na wait me we dey in house wo me no ankifi movie actor ebe dwem komo afi na wadwana dey mesre fi wo so be share money power for etimi adwane how industry movie no etie any how wo ne fa no e bo mpa suko na wetimi atiase.
Thank you, my brother.
And then meet you one-on-one.
Yes.
Mr. President. Wow. What's the sense as a way movie there and as a way reality? See, almost say movie mono, you movie more lifestyle. Near a reality so lifestyle. I see when you movie there and as a reality.
Oh, reality, sana mesre. Sana Mr. Reality. Oh yes. Sana Mr. And I hope I say Mr. Man.
Mr. President, would you have?
Oh yes.
Okay. Where you then? Oh.
Mr. President, I'm a foreign affairs minister. Okay. That was the role I portrayed.
Net is a mom. What do you role now? How do you feel it?
I don't know. On him say, "Yeah, can you know?" Directors say director adwuma we ni directors who know their doings and don'ts.
Okay.
Omunim almost every character be on be friend somebody me portray role bian. Omunim di obetumi aye. The intermekasa I speak different languages. And me being a foreign affairs minister, it's my responsibility. I have to travel outside to bring people, to bring foreign investors to come. Bring money to our country, which happens to be the state of Omofia. And you know, I wasn't surprised when they selected me to come and portray my role as a foreign affairs minister, because they know what I'm capable of doing, they know what I can do, and they know what I can deliver. And you know, I wasn't surprised, but I would say kudos to the directors, which happens to be Dr. Justin K. Bentum, Director Big Matt, and Director Oti. They sat down to bring out something better, like what we are going to enjoy this very wonderful evening. To be precise, edging more.
Okay. But your show movies be our past how many years now we industry?
Circa 19 good years in the movie industry.
Okay. But we share movies that we try to recommend there about Mr. President now. Who feeling the same for among your movies?
When him say, they may want to say, irrespective of anything at all, day in and day out, we move ahead. We move from one stage to another. We move from one step to another. Until Abrebiana, it's your responsibility to pray that God will give you a challenging role for it to portray. If you're able to portray that role, it tells you the Lord is bringing you from one stage to another. Being a foreign affairs minister, movies, if I'm here to counter, I bet German sir. But I had no option than to comply. Say, your friend say, you are being given a role to portray a role as a foreign affairs minister. Me ye sofo, me ye obi kuno, me ye obi boyfriend, me ye a whole lot. But some people portray the role of a foreign affairs minister there. But I was able to deliver.
But we want to know more about the storyline. Politics. It is a run to the politics.
It doesn't enter into the side of the politics.
Okay.
It doesn't enter to the political aspect.
Okay.
But it's speaking to a general Ghanaian. It's speaking to the ministers. It's speaking to the MPs. It's speaking to the president to know very well that it's about time. We need to open up our eyes, shine our eyes very well. Okay. Know that if I'm being asked or if I'm being voted as a president, what am I doing and don't? What are my responsibilities? What am I supposed to do for my people who voted for me to be on power? What am I supposed to do to them? Because we are sick and tired of promising promises, but they are not able to fulfill their promises. Okay. Businessman because of me from Bruchia Babidru, or Babidru no taxes are who do so to and who be nice square zero. So businessman is one for worker also to your can business and man a queen man as a coffin. It's about time say we need to sit down and assess if you have been voted as a president. So sometimes it's very hard, but you need to squeeze water out of rocks and let the people of your state or the people of the citizen of Ghana, to be precise, enjoy that. No, indeed, I have never regret voting for this A or B person. But Apimako could say, Mr. President is speaking to each and every Ghanaian and each and every politician. Say, so what you are be true about seek first the purpose or the citizens' benefit, the opportunity, their chances before you go for yours. A previous president came out to do this or do that. We paid them this war. The time so went to me and to us. Another president aba. Or no be ya bua my jumana and a dino page see one. Ye be to my statia ye mo juma me nya workers mo so to many be a fee no. Obe Jesus was also fighter ye dear. Kasan ye monso na dine and a page see one koji loan from World Bank, koji loan from anywhere, AIMF anywhere at all. And what pages had done is when to me we find enough. But besides who say another person buying instead so bet to us. Ma one was our area was that sector, sa region one probably to me access to and ye juma yeno. No just you na dining say na machines ya to go say na president no ban so ye different thing altogether. Abra what to us anka. I mean a juma nkofo benya ye hodoso. These are the president that we are having.
In your rumors be about your movie now muchaya about Mr. President. Yen set in so yeah, ex-president John Dramani Mahama about that time now you are there and as a
yes, he came to meet us at the Kumasi airport.
I'm for extra margins because of KWADWO 2024 about the election in Mushu is a particular story no yeah, ex-president because about how crowd here day that's the answer and as a question you did some about
Mr. It's a very good question you are asking, but let me go straight to the point. It was a coincidence issue that really transpired. It was a coincidence because nobody invited him, neither he invited us. But rather, Mom, and say, you got your point. Say, if you are living in your own country, you are shooting or you are filming. The necessary things that you need to get for your movie to be perfect, smooth, and whoever is supposed to enjoy the movie doesn't get that access. It tells you we are living in a wrong state. We are living in a wrong country. Okay. You hear airports, because each and every Ghanaian president is supposed to travel outside or within the country as a whole. Lilwin was totally flamboyant in the extent that he has the money to pay for any amount they are asked to take. He was willing to do it because he wanted the movie to be once and for all job. He didn't want to do any fake issues. He knew or send a letter call whatever he was supposed to do, he did it. He got to a point, they said yes. Later on they said no. Later on they said yes. They are going to take $3,000 out of that money. Almost just had $3,000. Now, almost be a flight. Fine, money movie, no problem. At the end of the day, you know, almost say be a it shows that it's probably we sat in the flight because it be a mini president, me being a foreign affairs minister. I'm traveling with the president to go and do business. We're traveling with the president to go and do have meeting with other people. But this is the situation whereby it got to a point we lose it. But the Equatorian said we should pay for only the terminal. Maybe a flight in the park, maybe a who that was what really transpired. That is it.
Okay, but we pay the whole thing.
Pay every part of it. Okay. At least one more flight in point to at least mirror flight and interest on action. We see a free flight. Either when we were going, we sat in the flight. Okay. When we were coming, we sat in the flight. No money is a flight, no matter. ye see form in traveling. He climbs up steps, get to the point, wave for the citizen of the country will know that the president is traveling outside Ghana. But this is an issue this is an issue that really transpired. None of them really transpired. Did also say it's year for a beer or more and Concotano. But lo and behold, not knowing the former president, who happens with John Mahama, Ebaye na dear within Kumasi. Until now, body flighter or they call. He was the only person and the personal PA. And Kwane is one security man and a native flight. Into the whole flight, Nipa 3 penetrating. Wow. War banner, the same thing, walk on the same thing. Into no buy and no war train set time by for flight. Then he had the opportunity to meet us.
At where?
Kumasi Airport.
Airport. Satam no airport.
Near airport, ye trasino. Sina near tran near can still almost someone for mine. Lilwin was ready to pay any amount they are asking for. But still, they never said they were going to be okay for us to do the payment. They said we should pay for that short that whole now dear Maya any time na na. So we were supposed to oblige and respect to their decisions. And then no die. Into and the Mahama buy and I need shy and fine or baby president waiting room and he got a point that he realized we were around. The sanity at the end here, he wants to have a word with us. That was what really happened. And only shy, only dim come on. He said so many things, he promised us so many things in respect of bringing the movie industry back. That's in case he comes to power. In case he comes to power, he's ever ready to support, promote it to the maximum that will be beyond our measure. So
he allow you guys say since no one plane anymore that area no buy nana.
Because it was a decision the airport people took, so he realized he can't go beyond measures.
That particular thing we in a bronco of wagon. That particular day na mumucha scene at airport no more allow on. That particular scene house na the former president ebai. How come? How? As some way a chunk of waso. Can't you know say the conversation be also between Wizzy Empire crew and the former president that they all kase on here airport when you know all the to social media and no more about briefly out because where they as
a coincidence
for that particular thing we
a coincidence
that video be am airport wo
na say airport no dey tell say airport no ye de letter koto ho no disappointment ahodo be break ko so ye ka bia na omo form adwen ma ye ka bia na omo toto papa so sa kopem say one very day na omo di ye ma ye and said that very day was the day that they wanted us to come. That was the very day the former president also came around. Wow. And moreover, he came previous night. A buy. Obedru be na dey nyina wie. Time soon say walk back no and he came to meet us.
Odimudi nkomo say oba power oba mam movie industry no epejat say they are okay.
Oh yes, that was
what you guys say about it.
What we said was that we are really impressed because he has been in power some time ago. We saw what he did. Internal say we wouldn't be thinking otherwise because each and every president comes out with different issues and different staffs and different comments and different promises which they don't fulfill their promises. Internal so about the president to pay. When I walk out to them and say I mean you wouldn't because you are not a president. You've never been on the seat of the president before.
I'll be president. We continue. Me from my boss. Ebisane. Year be no the message for.
Now so one guy, so you don't even believe and trust.
No more here under.
No more here we are. It means whatever it is. When you come to be on the stage,
or they go on.
You have to seek permission from them before you make your statement.
Kumchacha age na president. You know me here processing.
And send the on the obey sorrow castle. Wall probably.
Yango. Okay.
And now break. Said the Emeka Kosi and said, "You could to Sapia Stadium." Okay. We didn't know why he was there, but not knowing that now what train man, what train.
But when you say, "What bet na so pain?" You see, on mama cars cry for that particular area in 2000. Obetana so year 2000 year 2016. Say 2016 edum so
started. The trick was 8 years ago.
Yes, 8 years ago. Obetana so no obetana so pain. No mama cast movie industry cast no mama be pain. And you know DJ and our mama car.
Some of the movie actors, not on Mamo cast, on my Bimo cast, people went there and he gave them casts.
Okay. Into Wabaye be pay, Wabeti president no so pay. Na Moshe how Wabedi president no so nesi also Baba Snapija movie industry na. It's a particular 8 years now, Obe Gina na movie industry Gina with that particular area no. Any the all sounds so baby no. Moshe and reactions na design.
The attorney say ye probia sumana twika se kase ye probia sumana
okay
ye nsuma ensu nyame ye ye suma ayi bia pen ana ayi bida de wayi bida no ye de nkrama no esuma ne se kona ko kachu se asuma se ni ye suma ensu nyame ye
okay
go ensu nyame ye de wo ka se sumana de na waye pen
okay
e de na dan so keke but wayi bi pen and at that time when I call her mom or casting as I speak to you now say be or nam kwan show to no name or drive here or you okay dan so kwa no be man trie bia no be dan achi so what tram nsu ate ye dwuma ye people respect us so much but sika was say bem it's not coming it is obi any opportunity not the president we dom the car at the end the normal circumstance the fellow will still respect that president okay. And it's a problem. The former president and make a statement to say when he comes, he's still going to do marvelous, perfect, and wonderful things. Majority of them is going to respect to his decisions because why he be paying? To when him say why he be paying there, doing it again wouldn't be a problem, or he'll not even hesitate doing it for us.
And the move premier, Mr. President, what's your atmosphere now? Me say you are here. Representing so we need one kawomba na ufile uruwa omodema ho yenhwe about Mr. President in some be by say Wizzy Empire a story ni feed the one guy Ike emekuwi ase kra wo prison police station mo chene ne ade me ni ye interview one-on-one na the conversation you know is a very painful o ka say eye ne ya say director no one of the director no a story no command I think say what is our issue no na we play part in it, you know. Dear na we feel Emma Koyo NKANSAH level for particular stealing of the movie, you know, and as a storyline.
Thank you so much. It's a very good question, but let me put something right here. We say a day na stealing of the movie,
stealing of the story, or also movie and a story.
If Lilwin, who happens to be the producer, wants a story, wants a movie story, wants to buy a story, for instance, wants a story, wants to buy a movie story, or wants to produce a movie. So to me, can you $3,000 for a flight scene keka? A day bentin as a nipan movie in a dia, want to mean to yaka, and money pakro. And now, no a producer. Every producer and every businessman is willing to bring out something better. Why do you have to come out to voice that by saying, say, that movie is a stolen movie and it's a stolen story? Meaning, when and where he narrated the story. When he say, there are so many coincidences. Obeko pari abekono. Outfit obe prepare a fee the pari national. You go and meet the same outfitter, obi so addressing the same thing. To be catching because we are there. Oh no, you prepare a calculation. And the calculation now we and so. I don't know. We must have me way my way a be matching. But the top we might try we be matching. The shoe we my socks we be matching. And na nipa na calculation. And why in a story and why an outfit. No, they are party as it sometimes happens so we can be addressing the same thing. To be catching the pakron say, I didn't know share dress and they be buy. And I say, on no prepare me no akushia. It's a story on no next year say a dia. Na me nim say at the end of the day in story no offer free him. What is a story no free and no yan hini and the war prepare story so then they will prepare no him fa because I drink and media domwa or the amawa and then of the day make us a world this journey a krawa with a prepare story no possibility high say will be sure the same thing and then of the day no once we prepare no the aba into na dream ni back 14 out is it in the form of disgracing or in the form of trying to upgrade
entire happen in movie industry mo so obi awie obi story director em ko chire mo chire no wa Tom story no credit we are near the NC industry
a sipa but not to the extent of this very wonderful story
nipa no bo ni din so ka directors no ana or one director ni din
and I say the me person me ka kosie ni say nipa no kasa na so opportunity say what Tom man Lilwin na Lilwin tumentua kana and Lilwin a son who could try yana.
So that means all the man Lilwin.
Maybe so question say nipa no wo be narrate story chere Lilwin and Lilwin ka say won pe nti ne won pe ne won fa na de enko and not say Lilwin twa na wo na maybe so question na bisa me no and who
narrate ma director no direct movie say on twa ma no na director no on twa ye when say or direct amakojo with the empire that's the reason
that's the main issue
yeah
nti na no sa no who is supposed to be accused or who is supposed to be blamed?
The director.
So why do you have to involve Lilwin to it? It's like Lilwin a real movie.
So or can I say director na to ama Lilwin?
And about you be Lilwin so your story ni for him.
Fun you kura me. Me boy see be kofa number ton ma me na police fu ba na me ni omo na ma. On be che boy na chimi aka ho. Because now me real story thing.
Into we no omo che director na or the story no a true story no.
So the blame the ma director before that ma
into no blame ma or the blame ma director no or my director no.
Oh, no go so because me ne customer say ofi here or ya dey into court. They can say we are or ya dey into court.
To be can say we no ya to court no me abeche director no.
Also under or ya processing or go so or processing.
Or processing. Yeah. A drew where we can cross it from there.
So how do you feel it?
I will not feel anything until the right issue comes out. I will not feel anything because rumors because so many angles. We have cases whereby we be caught to accident to see. Then the pigeon a hobby brave. Tini you. As soon as you need to know, we say thank you, Jesus. Or just we and who's there be on any pantity no when with the reality. It's really thank you, Jesus away. Until we have cases, you don't have to take a firm decision. Bra, the real outcome of the whole thing in my. Abra, Jay and pass judgment ma and confirm some pachinchini try a Juman and a story no. Nipa say chinchini try any dia. When you are accusing somebody, you need to base on statement, you need to base on witnesses, you need to base on agreement. Maybe a trace and these are the things that what really transpired. And when we make a story national papa community and say Jinaho. That's why we have witnesses. They witnessed whatever happened. What I say? But some yes, now some see we now be voice out. Into your interest in our want to see a trade, my dear friend, Mr. President.
The promo any pictures and know who say the concepts and sanity.
We have cases, so many cases whereby we be what doing story now kind it's a sissy. But we didn't we shouldn't jump over final decision for final statement. And maybe I went to portray my role. My role was to portray a role as a foreign affairs minister. Nipano, my name is Southern Story, no, the foreign minister can hold I don't know. What I'm just saying. Nipano, or prepare, say, or because could try airport scene, and my Yakasun $3,000. Was he able to prepare himself? Or did he prepare himself to pay amount of 3,000 Ghana cedis? $3,000. These are the issues that when it comes, well, oh dear, say I don't know. But you promote some you are basing on that statement to be a popular person.
Maybe will comment about this particular issue about NKANSAH and I say Wheezy Empire, a chair boy and two crazy. I'm not focused on 1 year there. I didn't know watching. Monflen and I'm fan and Canam how I 70 years because boy and a casa with a pain. It most so I had because I saw Cheno Crano or more Mujelin and I be or never more processing money idea. How do you see this particular thing as a celebrity and as a Kumawood actor Ghanaian movie actor Lilwin arrested that particular boy now. We in the colleague. How do you feel it? Who is it?
Sometimes defamation of character. And do be a hard, you know. Who defame be character? Who go be any more here? Yana idea a hard journey. Sometimes you know say 1 year straightforward. One from Marabian to Towa. People use your leniency to be your weakness, and one. They toss me, you know. If persuasion fails, you need to apply force. Me assure say issue ni buy and likely say nipa ba come you be catch the boy in so untwa so. Say no I don't know. Okay. Heading you be the catch and say it's not necessary. Forget it. It's not necessary so. But there are cases whereby people be behind that same person to push him, pursue, go ahead. Ebasana, when issue comes, those people you can never find them. And they told you biom. So when you take a bold decision, in Cadena with the Stellano, if you could anyone say, Juma away in Nebo, floating a year and may have how many, what you about 20,000 Ghana cities, which happens with 200 million. In fact, with 2 go. What you choose can you 2 go, sir? And to be someone says, story, no, say no, could say you would dear. And I nipa ne beka say any dia nti won ton ma na wantua ka dia I say no one prepare my way on one need to go nti no I will not sit here and say that whatever it is I'm the support of it. No, I came to portray my role was to be a foreign affairs minister.
No what charge you?
Because we charge you, I don't get it.
I move, you know, or part particular. As a what charge you? What is for
yes, that? I was being paid. Every character was being paid.
What you say?
The patron is a private issue.
Yeah, what move you? What you say?
And then a private issue. The catch all the become one about so.
Oh, the issue is
on Horosho. And you also maybe so.
Say, how?
Yeah. Who be Samia? Me catch it what would be the count one
be person flow not we trust but or sure hey papa me ko friend club jim 100 billion hey you jim 1 cedi na adu na tantanti wo to wa bo so oh say no urgent me ko forward I mean the sana command
you say when you China more and the price number we enye mayanka maka say nam we sensen nya bobo achiro. Every story comes out with its budget. Every story comes out with its price.
This particular story, you know what you say?
This particular story, the imagine is inside me.
Okay.
And I'm a so I enjoyed it because the many kind in Triamica.
You sure about this particular thing we Kosua, what open or do I use several times?
The brain.
I'm on for soon, Jaka. Or do we use my clone? Who is saying?
And being said and ever since I started money, he has never and never uttered a word by saying he will never pay me or he wouldn't even pay me. We try to come and full car.
As my okay, Mr. Beautiful, why year interview be on so the same thing say we try a car of a frightening idea near waka later now soon on fair abekase that particular day in offer bus many one FII. That means not say mu twan tro atukojo so anasa mo die na mo kafa na ho wa be public abeka say kojo ma me fa flight sunsun so abeka say that particular day na wo come ne wa na ye fa bus what is which
me pa chu bisa sunsun question na bisa Mr. Beautiful question
for there here
say oba be ye adwuma no oba be ye wizi adwuma oba le we adwuma na wo say wo fa flight no me pa chu bisa eye beautiful question and also bisa aye sunsun sa question
o say and them for plane na then so me no wo na ye for bus wa so kakra
and am say wa so no patcho ni nyina ne obedu kuma say na so ono okosunyane
it's the difference we say na person
the difference teacher ne breacher ye chacha but obia wo de wo yo teacher aye ene teacher breacher nye chacha but teacher ne kira de and a breacher no so edin osidan nti no se wo see wo hia no na wo fro bus beautiful so see wo for flight me pacho beautiful ne ban okosi sunyane ana ana sunsun su kosi yendi ana. The issue is they all landed in Kumasi. So what kind of kure? So be a tagging saying no kure. Ninyina is between their God. But the most important thing is a beautiful more who say whenever he comes to portray a role for Lilwin pays him. I am also telling the same thing that whenever he calls me to come and work for him, he pays me. So where lies the truth?
So why I say Nkofo ka say with ni adwuma kro ntwam manfo bebre na eba
public na e mo abanchi mutum da igbelema mutum da ofufu omo abanchi. But I am telling you today that whenever he calls me to come and work for him, he pays me. Seven previous, I'm a family man with 4 lovely kids. And to be someone says, I'm a banner be adwuma na ntwam. Why will I go again to work for him?
Okay.
What is why will I go again to work for Lilwin? Because whenever he calls me, he doesn't pay me. Now for a friend me kodia. That it means I don't know what I'm doing or what. Meaning the me and every businessman is a businessman. As long as he calls me and he pays me, whenever he calls me, I have to go. Let me what you say. Me before with Chiamika. Why name Pesika? One name Pedruma. We have cases where Bedouin work on the old chair can accept promoted to work on another level. Which happens to be Mr. President. Uchiamika, I enjoyed whatever money he gave to me. There was a shooting schedules. When your time comes or when the time is due, they will call you. Today, tomorrow, the PM did what Napoleon couldn't do. Always schedule be a appointment, be a date for shooting. Because when I was on his set, I had the opportunity. You man free time be an me new role. Me drown kwa juma wakra e baye. Me bedru ni sene nyen drum so. Me bisa ni sene nyen drum so. Me access kwa juma ma e jako which happens to be Congo soldier. And it's me tell no. Me ban your friend Sankafi. Today, tomorrow, you be on set to shoot. I selected to that and I went to portray my role again. Into no DNT and your friend me amenko. Because he pays me. Na seven previous son. Ya ntua ka. Obetuka akogina filling station ka chom say me koye djuma Lilwin. Na ya ontua me kan timu nchem fu emfa nko. Ana me nko bobosia. Na me fa ntofu ngu me kam. Na me fa nko. Enkonko ye adwuma no. Me ye adwuma no wi at the end of the day no. Makas ma ye adwuma no wi. Na me wi ni ntino. Lilwin wontua ka. Ntimi semo pi mu ma me nko. It's never done anywhere. Wow. If people are saying he doesn't pay, meaning say a from and the inchuamka, say from until nobody yaudi casa, I don't know. But I, FIFA Robertson, he pays me whenever he calls me. That is the issue.
But that's it. You be free, Mr. President, no soccer crowd because conversation about the angles in here, you're breaking it down. Me share a movie be a check. I'm say 2 years or 3 years coming, but. As a rumor say about movie, again, what ne die, what the type of sanya man there. You are saying say be wa wale na wo kit wo nkwala na Saudi happen about that particular movie. Tasty gave me no fu buso na the tasty there bibi so for ana where time kakra.
Nansa Wakadi, it means you should remember it.
And I'm making Gaga say some years now. My friends are moving.
The Taste of a Woman.
Okay.
Yeah, Safina Harum.
I'm saying for that rare sex now, you know, the DNT.
When you say rare sex, I wouldn't buy that. It wasn't a rare sex. I had the opportunity to see her pussy instrument, but I would never have sex.
You see her pussy?
I saw her pussy. I saw her breast. I mean, it's a role that I portrayed. Being a pastor. I portrayed my role. I did my job. When I was done with it, I left.
I didn't know be or show be a new for a movie here.
Mentiasio.
Also saw him for also saw.
I had to put to control the nipples. The nipples. So many things really transpired. But when the director told me I'm done with my sins, or probably I have finished with the job he asked me to come and portray, I took my money. All before then, I was being paid before I came. I went to the location. I was paid before I went to the location.
Say we the ordinary day. Now we got some fun in that.
I said, "Man, I can't stand. Me who are my money?
Ti who ni ni a one.
She boutique a nyame go a efe pa. Into the way who nyina wa she.
Say eson boutique.
Enye esono. Ni nyina na ehwe. Intadie bebrebe a we advert a wo promote sa boutique ya mankofo hu sampa. Me ba me hu say quality shoes wo ha, quality shirts wo ha. Bibia ya original. Nti ni nyina no watamahye. Se ndo bi wenye hu nyina ni nyina egu nti no mba. Si ye kase ye kan intadie show be 5,000 pieces. Because you've seen them with your eyes. And as long as your own colloquial eyes see them.
By one of my tears, so what do we need na what do we need na wa odwene ties.
And my former agent come me my former agent uncle.
What do we need
my former agent uncle? Yes.
Sana movie for mo ye nso obi ware na obe mu e be na ya say me mama yire akọ na makwahwe no nufu ne to na kosua na ade na kosua
in toast
very funny difficult for that Zebia. Me yila ma wale no how.
And I'm sorry, the friends shouldn't find it difficult. I portray the role as a pastor in that story.
The moon need something different. Yeah, waiting here.
A Juma na yeah in ye premier Mr. President. Mr. President ye premier. I portray the role as a foreign affairs minister. Okay. What you say? Me portray a role in the at the end of the day, me
okay.
There is a story me try title the innocent story I try I had the opportunity to shoot that same story with my beautiful lady who happens to be Ruthie.
Okay.
Ruthie ka story no ho. Oba to say Ruthie kuta cigarette na won ma. You might say Ruthie obi a say be oye bad person bi. But Ruthie edda from boko. Into ye the role be ma obi na nipa ne portray. Don't say nipa kro no. Nipa ne shuni ne ban. I had the opportunity to massage her breast, control the nipples, saw her pussy, touch her bones and stuff.
Move for that particular senior. So abaya wo dia ultimate.
Other way nyema.
Because that's the reason why maybe so asking we say Nancy rumors be about the acrobat offer. Lady BC or nada or mu 200 some opportunity na mo the first way yes.
I didn't na me wie no. Amanfo meka say minister fina her room.
Say bia wo dia no wan kasa.
We went to Accra to premiere the same story.
Okay.
You call Peace FM. Okay. On interview within that short time that we started casing.
But mo fan who the date in Pano. So what did
I am a married man, as you can see. I'm on my ring. Okay. My ring is on my arms. With a very beautiful kids, with a lovely wife.
Okay.
I am certain with what God has given to me. I respect my wife. She also respects me. I will not go beyond that and use other people's leniency to be their weakness, because I was being given a role to portray as a man of God and ending up having an affair and within the story. No, me genius what I say, and I'm saying man be portray Saro and Intin, Saro and man portray Intin, me genius me ne trimpana. So Sanya Kadia, cinema me right for 19 good years in the movie industry. No, and ma, my me was story mo. And ma me worry omo. And ma me girlfriends no from 19 years in movies are me training and send them nyom. If you want to judge it from that perspective, you end up making a bad mistake or a wrong mistake, because me then see my you need to America. I'm not in the mood to have an affair with people. It means I'm not satisfied with what God has given to who happens to be my wife. Bro. Okay. Obiani ne dio in terms of omo abanchi, but mama bi say we about say almost say some year sa edwaman sem wo movie mu a eya na ye taifa ahyewofo ne pa e do mu place a particular part no say na be ya omo de ye omo dwuma eti say me pa cho omo kasa na ye omo kofo mu Viviana na say e kire omo adwen because me say omo say ye kofa ahyewofo no e ma omo be portray sa role no omo kana ye omo koso ama ne Viviana de omo ba na na some obi say dey omo nim no omo bi say omo nim omo kan na omo bisa. Okay, omo bisa o catch am so omo bisa. O see omo say aye amu twa edu sa sector na sa shower row na yekofa. It means they have seen it and they are telling us. But oka so omo bisa dia na me catch you say no. Aye ya nko fo no bi ne portray sa room. Na nsen ya makoye adwuma ba ko me drew last week. Na me ye adwuma wa Accra for good 3 weeks. Ejako Van Vicker, Ejako Van Vicker, Kufia Jolulu, Christian Awuni, Shatawale Kwaka Jumano, Shatawale Echo US, and Nuntin Jumanian to us. But mark my words to say, Sanko Fona, Jumana, a very big project, I make us a new project. And Mabe Brebe Frafraya, a young characters, maybe, and your mom will portray the role as Asha for. And if you are here telling us, say, yes, Edmana, I'm beside say, yeah, you could fast show for the answer is no. I can be a pastor today, be an Arab tomorrow. I can be an Arab today, and be a doctor tomorrow. I can be a man of God today, and be a mechanic tomorrow. That's unique. That is the whole thing. And, you know, I'll tell them that we are sorry. It's not true. That is all.
Acrobat today, you know, about me comment about that. What Tina, who feel say, Yen Guasia Mamon, to say, Abayano, Ibiza.
On him say, cases we were Casawuti, and I would D and Wessi, and I want my answers to statement. As some question, Namina Benkum Jennifer. What do you say? A question Namina Benkum Jennifer. But Mitch Maka say, the Pimco dream say at the end of the day, it's sure they're babbling to me. Me in case me support it, Acrobat who happens to be my uncle. No man neglect your bad. No me in case me support your bad, my neglect me uncle who happens to be Acrobat. But time say so say call him say call na me nyina ben kum nyina nifa. Me ntumi ka bibia mfa ho. I wouldn't like the idea of supporting A or B and be a third person. No. Because I question I never witnessed anything. Until Pacho me nya de begu me hu ni mase.
Yeah, me share videos I want Dr. Lakis HR on a short kids or chucha ego YouTube. Na sanso sisi ya me hu say ultra KWADWO Lilwin and say Wizzy Empire the movies. Both two parties we Kumawood industry mu a the entity rumors say omonka as a entanta wani adi won but wo de okwa ha na wasen akwa okwa ha na waka ankifi how that particular thing we bet me break yaman et sen nchiremu no te sen say omo ka say enka no ne kure be na ewom
me da say adwuma na ye and the most important thing you need to pray to God that baby will be our people call you to come and portray your role. So be corner ji one city crown on so the be we ye no ma e wo fie me empire bonne say I wouldn't be a person who will fight irrespective of somebody's on behalf of somebody and ending up being a third person. Me Diane say me handle me hu ye me respect me hu na man who say A betuma frame me ye B betuma frame me ye C betuma frame me ye nti no me nkongo gu mu ni ma say na me nyama adwen say me mo be discard me. Go looking at my age and my brother, I'm close to 50 years. 27 previous me nyanyansa wo sinimo so me nyanyansa fie nyansa. But
it's true say omonka for that
and the meaning because me be a friend me ko nti so omonka de meaning awache esi abontin obi at me to bidi and I are restricted by Ghanaians alone. And now sir Eduane esi abontin a ye ton
nti unim say another one say omonka
the minimum say diabetes in yesi mendi sugar but the minimum say diabetic patient is not supposed to take anything sugary because diabetic is sugar area but apart from that in there eduane bi wo otumi di nti mbeto say ugina eduane maybe say diabetes patient na wo di eduane we me bisa me dey say me ba beto eduane me di na me come baby nti say me dey say from say na me trust ni ma betwa we na etwa me kana me come baby afini sikini de ma me we na ma jashe boto me fa konya trans na yesi mu ni we mo nka me issue. It's none of my business. My business is I'm done with my shooting or I'm done with my foreman. The next thing I'm being paid. After being paid, you have to go home because honey and da. A lot of kind of trust in you na yetioka. A honey and pansi one sit tenase. Anada. A konyensu na sit tenase ne din komo. Me dey see me try me do maybe some producer and director. Are you okay with it? Am I good to go home? Yes. Will be some have you been paid? I say yes. Then bye bye. Na no china age a menyine duri. ma ko tama ko nya ko bi se obi se ah yes we ni we mu nka yes me issue stable se ka na the breed akoka ana nya issue enka me coaching na kam share enti no de se question mo na won tu bisa na won ti ase ampacho me ni wi a chuka na ko bisa fa no mi nyina na bi so se de na wo me
se wona wo kwa ha no waba ha
me nti se de wo
kwa ha ai wo kwa ha
ai me ko bia bebe network mbe ko bia me ko ni nyanse me ko makọ e na ko me wi amaka baba to the phone pa to aka baba to amame de me nyanse me si obi nyam mu mame na mu na ba be dru me be se network ben de me nyanse be nu se kpankpan
na za so hu se e ko so se wo se o monka
o se
hu san so won tie kura
me tie kwa se ma life for baby
e wuzo amene angifi na jeje ngomo Smart Ghana TV na aha ayo Pakis collection o she impobu wo ha ne intele papa wo ha ya na se edutwem ebi ni bebi agise ha ya oba kumase ejemo a ombetimi amu obi na wo so ukọ bebi bia na ho ayefe pa from na omumfo ndi nsa wo so 0244675393 0244675393 na omumfo ndi nsa wo so angifi bidu wesia asembe na bagache mashafo
the me ni me fani say aside Pakis collections no me GDS o musan delivery ka ho ye sure say eja oni omo kasa now o kire type no mo kire type a ope now send scam mama wherever you are say hotel bi a wo down to me pia bond because say bi atade hye wo nkoye e bi a ko program baby atade hye wo nkoye wo pia bond say woni begu ase wo ka ye ready o say be fa the most important thing is just give them the call wo from one me GDS bi a wo bia no omo church qualities ni omo church ntade ani shoes ahodo omo wo wie na wo push scam mama I believe strongly say on sabeka with delivery amana ye kama me ba me ame hu se nyama koyi nyame inshira omo pa but in respect of anything at all I am a movie actor. It's my responsibility to make my fans always enjoy me. It's my responsibility to see to that whatever role they give me I have to deliver and deliver it better. It's my responsibility to see to it that whoever is in a sad mood should smile, laugh, and the fellow will be in a good position. It's not my responsibility to create problems, to create violence. No. That's not why I came to the industry. In 19 good years, having come at theater. Mine is like a tortoise. Somebody can move with a horse, but mine is like a tortoise. I move gradually, and I believe the sky is my limit. Thank you.
Me that's it. So, ultimate journey me. Me di, name Mr. Pillow. That's it.